Hello, hello, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. As you guys know, NVIDIA during CES 2026, which was a few days ago, announced. NVIDIA announced at CES 2026 the other day the new driver that actually supports DLSS 4.5. So we are going to do a short VFR flight and just see, if there's any improvements. There's a lot of talk about that ghosting effect that, when you're in the cockpit and the numbers are that your ticker tape, the altitude tapes and the speed tape starts to ghost, and then you get that weird blurriness and sometimes you can't make out. Well, supposedly that's all been fixed. And there's some other things like propellers, right? The propellers aren't as like ghosty as well, temporary effect. So they fixed this. So supposedly it's better. So we're going to see, we're going to put it to the test and hopefully everything is good. If you guys need to know how to implement 4.5, leave a message in the comments and I'll be happy to assist you. It's pretty easy. So I can help you with that. But anyway, let's get started. And we'll see how the DLSS 4.5 is. All right, let's get down into the pull this out and let's just go into the pilot view. There we go. And let's start prepping this plane. Okay, so we don't run down the battery. Let's go ahead and give it some fuel, and then we'll go ahead and start, and then we'll load the flight plan in, and we'll get out of here, and we'll get approval, and then we'll get out of here. So let's go to our plane, flight performance, and our fuel. Let's see, we probably need to increase it about 23. Load into aircraft, load immediately. Great. We're going to close that. Let's move the wheel. Oops, actually, let me start that again. Make sure all my switches are down. All right. Let's go ahead and turn the beacon on and start the plane. First of all, you guys can't hear the sim, so let's go ahead and add that. There we go. And let's give this puppy a start. So let's make sure the fuel pumps are in the middle, or the tanks. Put our mixture in, our beacon's on. Let's go ahead and start the plane. Uh-oh. We got a dead battery. That's what happened here. Let's see. Okay, that's not a big deal. We can just escape out and then we'll just restart it. Wasn't too far into the preparation, so we'll just go ahead and restart it. All right, so we're gonna do a cue to take out the 4 pre-list. Okay, let's get into the plane. Turn on our Garmin this time. Okay, let's turn our beacon on. Mixture in. Fuel to them, both tanks. And now let's give it a start. There we go. Let's put our fuel. Like I said, guys, we're going to just test the DLS 4.5 graphics to see if the ghost in what most people say has fixed it. So we'll check that out here. Do a quick fill. Let's go up to 23. Load aircraft. Load immediately. Check our fuel. Let me come over here. Get my stream deck here so my fuel is there. Good. All right. So now let's go ahead and ask for clearance. Actually, let me put say intentions up in here. All right, let's go ahead and load the flight plan in. Sim brief. Oh, great. Okay, so we're going to depart Leesburg and arrive at Martinsburg. So we want to import that into the plane. Make sure we got our route. There we go. Okay. We're going to ask for Bravo clearance once we leave Leesburg. We'll contact departure and ask for that clearance. So right now we want to tune in to ground. Altitude, we're going to stay about 1500. And let me fix the FLC. We're going to make this 7400. There we go. 7,400. Okay, now.
Tower Cirrus 902 Tango Victor, holding short of runway 35, ready for departure with flight following.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
Runway 35 and contacting tower S127.5 for departure clearance. Leesburg ground, audio check.
Bye, 5.
November Charlie Juliet 472 Leesburg ground. Not clear what you said. Say again.
So I'm actually using this new SynCam, so let's see. Get back in the plane, jump out. See if there's a plane here, because nope. Get back in the plane. Okay. So I'm still trying to get used to the chase plane. Ground November Charlie Juliet 472 would like the taxi to runway 35 for departure.
November Charlie Juliet 472, unable runway 35. Expect runway 17. Taxi via Alpha 4, Alpha, Alpha 1.
Copy that. November Charlie Juliet 472 will taxi to runway 17 via Alpha 4, Alpha, Alpha 1. Hey guys, let me get my chair situated here. Park and brake off. And we're going to go.
Leesburg ground, 431 Mike Juliet, clear of runway 17, taxi to the FBO.
431 Mike Juliet, Leesburg ground, taxi to FBO via Alpha 4 Alpha. Have a good day.
I can tell already with DLSS 4.5 activated that the propeller has less of a weird effect. It actually looks pretty good. So the test is going to be when we start to climb and our altitude numbers don't ghost anymore. So far I'm liking this. This is nice. Really? This is so bad. Same tensions. It's so messed up right now. Actually, wait, I take that back. Is he going down 17? Yeah, he's going down the runway over to 17. I thought he was coming to me. I was like, okay, there's definitely something wrong, because same tensions did tell me to go down to runway 17. And I'm also got chase plane activated, so you'll notice more of a different effects in the cockpit here, more of a bounce. I'm still trying to get used to it, so please forgive me, chat, as I work to get that improved, I guess. Yeah, it's looking good. I also noticed that there's little, like, the effects that I used to get, it was like a halo effect. I don't get that anymore. It's nice and clear now for me. Guys, let me know in chat if you've already implemented DLS 4.5 and if you've seen any improvements. Set our flaps. Good evening, Leesburg Tower, November Charlie Juliet 472, holding short runway 17, ready for departure.
November Charlie Juliet 472, Leesburg Tower, runway 35, winds 260 at 53, cleared for takeoff.
Negative, I'm holding short runway 17 like you told me to.
November Charlie Juliet 472, runway 17, winds 260 at 53, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 17, winds are at 260 at 53, cleared for takeoff, November Charlie Juliet 472. It's because ground told me, and then tower. I don't know what's going on here. Ooh, the graphics on this looks really sharp right now. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with the DLS 5.0. All right, let's hit our head and bug. Let me straighten out a little bit. All right, here we go. We're gonna go and fly left. Ooh. Rotate up. Guys, I'm loving this honeycomb alpha.
Leesburg Tower, Piper 7791 Papa, holding short runway 35, ready for IFR departure to Providence, Rhode Island.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Good afternoon, departure November Charlie Juliet 472 would like clearance to the Bravo, currently 1500 over to Martinsburg.
November Charlie Juliet 472, Leesburg departure unable. Remain clear of Bravo. Advise intentions.
VFR to Martinsburg 1500 would like to climb to 2500. We would like to get the Bravo clearance, please.
November Charlie Juliet 472, unable Bravo clearance. Climb and maintain 2500. Remain clear of Bravo airspace.
Climb and maintain 2500, November Charlie Juliet 472. So if you look at our speed and the altitude tapes, we don't see that ghosting effect, which is really good.
American 278, climb and maintain flight level 220.
Departure November Charlie Juliet 472. Do you have the Leesburg altimeter?
November Charlie Juliet 472, Leesburg altimeter 2990.
Leesburg altimeter 2990, November Charlie Juliet 472. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Yep. these set up here. I think I got the binoculars set up, so let me kind of lift up a little bit. And let's see. And that's not going to work. Tail, rudder, belly. That's pretty cool. But why am I zooming in when I'm supposed to? Supposed to have binoculars, but I don't know. Departure November Charlie Juliet 472. We're currently 2500 and we've got some high terrain. We would like to go up to 33. November Charlie Juliet 472. Currently we're at 1500. We would like to climb up to 33.
November, Charlie Juliet 472. Climb and maintain 3300.
Climb and maintain 300. November Charlie Juliet 472. Yeah. Guys, look at the chat. Look at the speed ticker and the altitude ticker. This is beautiful. DLSS 4.5. Beautiful. Yeah, now I'm getting happy. And that update made me happy. So we'll climb from 2000 to 3100. And then once we get stable, we'll set our procedure. Now, like I said, we're supposed to have my binoculars, but I don't know what happened. But let me fly the plane first. You can do a flyby. Well, there we go. That's what's supposed to happen. Yeah, let's do another one. Okay, I don't know why this is popping up. I'm gonna have to remap my keys. Something got hosed with the map, and so we'll work on that. And then, oh, that's cool. Nice. So I gotta
75. Climb and maintain flight level 270.
Climb and maintain flight level 270.
So my hotkey should put me to B. There we go. So we'll get all that fixed. Where are we at? 2,700. All right, so I want to use the vertical speed, so let me change over here. Let's climb to 500. Let's get going faster. But yeah, look at that, the altitude tape. Much better with DLS 4.5. There's no ghosting. That's beautiful. Okay, we should start to level back as we approach that 3,100. Nice. I mean, everything just looks solid right now. Okay, and let me get my procedures here set up. We're visual 8 today. We gotta do a left runway approach. Okay. That's 1,300. So we're gonna dial down. Let me dial that down. 1,300. I'll put VNav on. Yeah, this is pretty cool. And still trying to get used to chase plane, folks, so please forgive me. Don't be too harsh on me. But you got this. I used to have a hotkey for my binoculars, but see now, I don't know what that was. That's a bug. Ooh. Isn't that good? There we go. And then one cool thing with chase plane is you can do this. Of course, that's not supposed to pop up. You guys kind of get the idea, but I'll get that tweaked. So I love these flybys with also using chase plane along with the
Piper 4 Kilo Victor, contact Potomac approach on 126.1.
using chase plane with my Echo 19 audio pack, that flyby.
Vision Jet 31
You get that
X-ray,
nice
contact
stereo
Washington Center on
effect. That fade-in
132.275.
effect. Love it.
132.275, Vision Jet 31 X-ray.
Still tweaking, but we're gonna get there, folks. We're gonna get there. Yeah, I'm happy with the update with DLS 4.5 that NVIDIA came out with. So we're gonna fly, and then we're gonna come from the southwest. Nice. And I love this effect. What is it? The belly? Yeah. I think it's the belly. This is so cool. Look how smooth and beautiful check that is. Like I said, DLS 4.5. I'm not saying it's perfect, but it's a big improvement. Hope you guys also see it the same way. Yeah, this is neat. And then let me go back here. With chase plane, I'm actually able to get much easier in the back like this. Yeah, look at that. Look at the smoothness of this. I'm happy. Chat, I'm really happy with DLS 4.5. You guys need to check it out if you haven't. You know, that ghosting is pretty much a non-issue anymore. It's greatly improved. So like I said, we're just doing a short flight from my base airport, which is Leesburg, Virginia, over to Martinsburg, West Virginia.
4 Papa Tango, climb and maintain flight level 300.
Climb and maintain flight level 300, Phenom 4 Papa Tango.
Let me tune my
Monsoon
radio.
77 Alpha Golf, contact Potomac departure on 119.85.
Let me get on to tower.
Potomac departure on 119.85, 77 Alpha Golf.
Okay, we got 124, and then the tower is 1243. 1243. So this should be 124.3. Okay. Let's rock and roll to Potomac approach November Charlie Juliet 472, currently at 3100, checking in.
November Charlie Juliet 472, Martinsburg Tower, enter left base for runway 26.
That's not right. Martinsburg Tower, enter left base for runway 26. Actually, we want 18 if possible.
November Charlie Juliet 472, runway 18 not available. Runway 26 only. Enter left base 26.
Confirm, we'll switch to runway 26, enter left base 26, November Charlie Juliet 472. Okay, they changed it up on us, so you better hurry.
November Charlie Juliet 472, enter left base 26. November Charlie Juliet 472, winds 350 at 4. Runway 26 cleared to land.
Winds are 350 at 4, runway 26 clear to land, November Charlie Juliet 472. So we need to do a circle here. Make sure all this is right.
Skyhawk 6 Alpha Foxtrot, you're leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved. Skyhawk 6 Alpha Foxtrot. Have a good day.
Skyventure 220, welcome to Martinsburg. Contact ground on 121.8.
So we're going to come up and do a loop.
11.8. Skyventure 220.
Originally we were runway 18, but they changed on us. So we're going to say, hello Martinsburg. And we'll go out. We'll fly left. And then we will come back into runway 26. But if you guys can see, the ghosting is no longer an issue with DLS 4.5. Over here and over here on the speed. And let's go ahead and slow this bird down. Look at that. Look at these graphics. It's just crisp. Look at that view. I think the shadow is the from Chase Plane. I still haven't mastered Chase Plane, but once I do, watch out. I'm gonna have some fun with it. Some more speed so we don't. Yep, there goes the alarm. That's from Echo 19 making that noise. While we're doing that, I want to look something up. So Martinsburg is 565. So we will come down here in a minute.
Piper 5, Charlie Alpha, you're leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
You changed approved, Piper 5, Charlie Alpha. Good evening.
Base for runway 26902 Tango Victor.
Once I do my turn, I'll come down in altitude.
Attention viewers, this is your captain speaking. If you're enjoying the flight, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for flying with us today.
Yes, guys, thank you so much for your likes and subs today. Greatly appreciate it. I'm trying to get back into my content creation. Life got busy, and unfortunately I had to kind of put my flight sim on hold, but we're back. We're back start of the year. So we're gonna go out, and then once we turn, we'll start to come down. There we go. Let's turn to actually, let's do vertical speed. Take the VNav off. And then let's turn the speed down. Okay. We're going to come very low. I'm doing this on purpose. Because I used to get some ghosting, like some smearing effects when I was really low. So now that I'm pretty low, it's looking much better. There we go. Airport should be over here to our left.
Juliet, runway 26, 1 Mike Juliet.
1 Mike Juliet, roger.
I'm sorry, to the right. I'm sorry, to the right. Yes, I hear you. There we go. Ooh. Let me. Autopilot off. Should be an easy correction. Guys, I'm enjoying this also, the yoke that I got for Christmas. It makes things much easier than using my stick. I like the stick, but when it comes to a yoke, having the actual yoke is way better. Look at that. I'm so much better now. Oh, a little high, a little low there. But we're getting better. Of course, my view is bad. I gotta fix the cameras. We're gonna come down. Ooh. Not too bad. I just need the camera. I gotta work on my camera angles now because I'm using the chase plane, so I'm still trying to adapt to that. But not too bad.
Skyventure 220, welcome to Martinsburg. Contact ground on 121.8.
Going to point 8, Skyventure 220.
Skyventure 220, you're leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Frequency change, Skyventure 220.
Zulu Sierra X-Ray Charlie, Yankee holding short 26, ready for departure.
Zulu Sierra X-Ray Charlie, Yankee.
Ground November Charlie July 472 requesting parking.
November Charlie Juliet 472, taxi to parking via Alpha. Hold short of Alpha 2.
Taxi to park in via Alpha, hold short of Alpha 2. November Charlie Juliet 472.
November Charlie Juliet 472, continue taxi to Park Stand 18 via Bravo.
Yep, folks, DLS 4.5 is pretty good. Woo, that guy's... What was that? Okay. It's bad. Just want to go down here real quick. You notice the propeller? There's less like funniness with it. I can see the idle now. It's just much better. It's more realistic. We're gonna get off here. There she is, Alpha.
November 40 Romeo Kilo, ready to taxi.
November 40 Romeo Kilo, runway 26 taxi via Alpha Alpha 1.
Runway 26 taxi via Alpha Alpha 1, November 40 Romeo Kilo.
Yeah, I love the effects now. It's good. And you combine that with the chase plane.
November 21 Uniform Tango, ready to taxi to the active for VFR pattern work.
I should have put a tower flyby when we were in the vicinity,
but your discretion.
Oh well.
Taxi to runway 26, November 21 Uniform Tango.
Clear to Boston, radar vectors, Woolley, then it's filed, climb maintain 4000, expect flight level 350, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 126.825, squawk 2174, and we're expecting 8 for departure.
Martinsburg clearance. This is longitude Romeo Echo 767 Hotel. Looking for ISR clearance to Philadelphia.
Good morning, ground. American 2677, request clearance to Logan as filed.
I'll grab that clearance. Give me just a minute.
Ground. What parking gate are we expected for November Charlie Juliet 472?
November Charlie Juliet 472, Park Stand 18.
That's Park Stand 18, November Charlie Juliet 472. Thank you. I think there's some runway effects we can do here. Let's see. Nearest parking? Oh, that's not it. Tower view? Oh, there I am. That's pretty cool. So, that was the view from up here. Guys, again, thank you so much for stopping by. The likes and the subs today, greatly appreciate it. New year, new content, live streams, all kinds of good stuff coming. All right, we're just gonna park right up here.
Clear to Dubai via the Martinsburg VOR. Fly maintain 4000. We'll expect 240 10 minutes after departure on 126.825, squawk 3262, Pilatus 420 Sierra Bravo.
All right, let's hit our parking brake.
0 Sierra Bravo, read back correct.
We are ready
And
to taxi
let's
to the
kill
active departure runway. Pilatus 420 Sierra Bravo. 26 at our discretion. Pilatus 420 Sierra Bravo. Have a nice day.
Hit all the lights. The taxi, nav, strobes. All the lights are off. Pitot heat's off. Let's kill the avionics. Bus 2. Avionics. Bus 1. Guys, I'm using the alpha yoke, so I've got the switches for the avionics and the master and the lights on the unit now. Get the battery and the alternator, and we are good. Yep. So we're good. So again, guys, if you haven't checked out NVIDIA's DLSS 4.5, I highly suggest you try it. I'm loving it. All those little weird effects, they're gone. They're gone. So that was just a short flight from my Leesburg over to Martinsburg because I just wanted to test it and kind of show you guys the live effects, you know, as I'm doing this live. So anyway, thank you guys. See you next stream. See ya. Bye.